Major bleeding is seen on the ground from the apparent head wound. The victim is listed in stable but serious condition. Two of the officers involved in the incident were suspended. The mayor says the city's police commissioner has launched an investigation. And the victim, who has not been publicly identified, remains at a local hospital. Things get emotional on the Senate floor as a debate sparks between Senators Kamala Harris, Cory Booker, and Rand Paul over an anti-lynching bill. The bill, named after Emmett Till, is designed to make lynching a federal hate crime. But Senator Paul has been single-handedly holding up the bill and proposes changes be made, saying it is too broad.
Rapper Jay-Z lent a helping hand and saved the day for two civil rights lawyers representing the family of Ahmaud Arbery. The Grammy winner sent his private jet to fly them from Philadelphia to Brunswick, Georgia, for a probable cause hearing for the three white men charged in Arbery's death. The firm says they had trouble getting transportation at the last minute for the hearing and thanked Jay-Z on Instagram for his support. Rapper Kanye West is also helping out. He donated $2 million to support the families of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and Ahmaud Arbery, who are all black and also victims of shootings or killings by the hands of police. Representatives of the rapper said he started a college fund for Floyd's 6-year-old daughter, Gianna. West is also helping with the legal bills for the three families.
Well, it's just over 10 days ago that George Floyd, his family, and his friends. Now his name has become a rallying cry for justice around the world. While he was mourned at the first of 3 memorial services, thousands of people celebrated his life by marching once again. Here's NBC's Lester Holt.
For 10 days now, protesters across the country have stood shoulder to shoulder and raised their voices to say no more.
I won't be satisfied until I can wake up and have kids and have them not fear their lives just for being black.
They've been marching in the name of George Floyd, whose shocking death under the knee of now former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin sparked the protests. But a focus returned to Minneapolis as Floyd was eulogized at a stirring memorial service. Reverend Al Sharpton gave the eulogy and a rallying cry for change.
This is the time. We won't stop. We gonna keep going.
Floyd's family stood together, remembering him as a little boy.
Play video games together, go outside and, play catch with the football.
Who grew into a loyal and loving man.
He would stand up for his family and friends, and he's great at that. And I want you guys to know that he would stand up for any injustice.
And then the congregation observed 8 minutes and 46 seconds of silence. The time George Floyd was under the knee of a police officer. Later, Floyd's family visited the scene where he died. The somber moment comes on the heels of a new charge against Chauvin. He now faces second-degree murder. And even as George Floyd was memorialized, 3 other former officers involved appeared in a Minneapolis court on charges of aiding and abetting the murder. News of the expanded charges had been received enthusiastically by many on the streets. A stark contrast to days ago when looters and outside agitators took advantage of the moment to create utter chaos. President Trump responded to that chaos Monday with a warning.
If a city or state refuses to take the actions that are necessary to defend the life and property of their residents, then I will deploy the United States military and quickly solve the problem for them.
Even as he spoke, soldiers and police using flashbangs and chemical agents cleared a peaceful protest outside the White House to make way for a presidential photo op. The tactics sparked widespread outrage, including from a former member of the president's inner circle. Former Defense Secretary James Mattis wrote in a statement that President Trump is, quote, the first president in my lifetime who does not try to unite the American people, does not even pretend to try. Instead, he tries to divide us. And current Defense Secretary Mark Esper gave a press conference seeming to reject the president's call for putting U.S. troops on American streets.
The option to use active duty forces in a law enforcement role should only be used as a matter of last resort and only in the most urgent and dire of situations. We are not in one of those situations now.
Against the backdrop of the ongoing pandemic, America has felt it time